What is going on, guys? All in day 35, 34, something along those lines. But anyways, let's get into what happened today. So what we were seeing was upon market open, yeah, it should be good. Price was respecting this 4-hour gap here, both indexes, and we were also in respecting this 1-hour gap. So the 4-hour gap was getting respected, and this 1-hour gap was getting respected on the this bearish 4-hour or bearish 1-hour gap. Yeah. So price is also in this big high time frame SMT, from this high down to this high, up to this high, and we're in this imbalance here. Nasdaq broke structure on the 4-hour. ES did not. Well, I guess ES did, but didn't break above this high. But we were in an uptrend, relatively. But there was this big SMT rebalancing in this bearish fair value gap, and honestly, I was bearish upon market open, and we had these lows down here, all these stacked up lows on ES. That was a good target. There wasn't many targets to the upside, but upon market open, price came down. Pre-market took this out, broke structure to the upside. At this point, I wanted to see price reverse and respect this gap here, but it didn't end up respecting the gap on NQ or ES, and so I saw NQ going up. What do? I didn't look for a 5-minute manipulation because price had just swept out liquidity, so it didn't need that 5-minute retrade or 5-minute sweep that I usually look for is if price had swept liquidity like hours ago. So it needs more orders to fill to keep pushing price lower. That's the whole idea of it. So I didn't look for that. I wasn't looking for this to get swept. I was just looking for a simple retracement, and we get this 5-minute gap to respect both indexes and retracing into equilibrium here, right, on both indexes. And so Nasdaq was leading this, so I was looking for entries potentially. I saw this entry here that inversed this gap, and there was no more gaps to it was just this one right here, a little tiny one, but it was there, very tiny. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, but it was there. And we got this big boom of a candle coming up right here, and this scared me a bit, I will say. So I didn't enter here. I got scared. So because sometimes when a big candle happens like this, the opposite direction likes to come down, and I was scared to get swept out. So what I did is I waited for more confirmation. So the price was retracing into that fair value gap here, and so once I saw some pressure coming out, I entered right, I think it was on this candle here. It was right about here that I had entered. And I was targeting this high and this high, and these 15-minute highs were my break-even point right here, right? So break even there. This was my final target. No, it wasn't. I entered a little bit lower actually because I had well over 1-to-1. I do remember that. Might have been like here. Let me just see. Let me just show y'all real quick. And just check right here. But I did end up getting stopped out because I let my runners run, took partials. So we got, I didn't even check this out. So yeah, I took 2 back-to-back losses this week already. Entry price was 25, 122, 25. So 25, 1, 2, 22. Right here. So it's exactly right here. So we did get a little bit less than, no, sorry. Forgot. So yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So I entered here. Price was chopping up here. I was sitting here patiently. I'm honestly proud of myself sitting here with this little chop, because definitely got me feeling emotional, but we got through it. So once here, price broke through here, I had set a limit order to close half my position and leave a runner, 2 runners. So I had 2 runners going up here, and this, it hit this 1 hour, and I was contemplating on closing or not, but told myself to let my runners run. So I did, and you know, I had faith that it wasn't, I barely almost got stopped out, and price started running down again and took me out. Overall, psychology wise, this trade was good. Strategically, I think shorts were definitely the move here for sure. You can see that price did just run down much farther, but it doesn't matter. I saw something, I took my opportunity on it, entered upon it, and had high conviction, had trust in my strategy, and knew where price wanted to go. Thought I was going to take Asia up here because they're pretty stacked up, but you know, it's alright. Still took profit on the day, but I think from now on I am going to take my partials at my targets rather than my break even. I think I've been taking that partial out of greed, mainly because I notice in my videos that a lot of my wins are like $100 when I trade low contracts on micros because of risk, and out of scarcity, I closed 2 or half my contracts, half my position to take profit and break even. So I think now, because if I had taken profit up here, right, took 2 partials off up here and let the runners run to here, I would have definitely been in more profit. But the whole idea of trading is to better your habits, better your risk management and your psychology. So I think today was still good. It's just a few adjustments I would like to make to my strategy, and that is the real that is the adjustment I would like to make. I just wanted to be fully transparent with that. Looks like here I would have made at least 400 if I took partials. Well, yeah, at least 400 if I took partials up here. So, like I said, it's alright. I'm just gonna go and back test that and try to incorporate in my strategy to take partials at take profit points rather than break even points down here, because we missed out good 40 points. So I would have at least doubled close to 3, close to 4, probably like 350 at least. But we're not going to think about the money. That is just being greedy, and that only leads to more bad decisions, bad psychology. But that was the trade today, and I think today was definitely a good trading day for the market, for price action, for myself. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I don't have much time. I gotta go to work soon. Still have a job. I'm not unemployed. But tomorrow will be the last day that I will be trading and making a video for a week. Cause I'm gonna take a break. I don't think I've taken a week-long break in the time that I started. So I think taking a break might just recalibrate my brain, let my mind catch up, and to let it rest, to have some fun while I'm on my trip. So anyways guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.